Hello friends, welcome to online learning session. I am Ms. Yasdi Kale, working as Assistant Professor, Department of Agricultural Economics, KK Wagh College of Agriculture, Nasik. In our today's online session, we are going to see the SWOT analysis of agro-based industry. So let's start with the SWOT analysis. SWOT analysis is a method used to evaluate the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats involved in a project or a business venture. It involves specifying the objectives of the business venture or the project and identifying the internal and external factors that are favorable and unfavorable to achieving the objectives. The SWOT analysis of agro-based industry provides analysis and interpretations of different aspects of agro-based industries in terms of its strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Here we can see the diagrammatic representation of SWOT analysis. S stands for strengths, W stands for weaknesses, O stands for opportunities, and T stands for threats. Let's start with the strengths of agro-based industry. First one is a huge natural resources. India is one of the versatile countries in the world where number of huge natural resources are available. Each natural resource providing a potential to establish a new agro-based industry. It leads to undertake economic activity in the rural area. Next one, suitable geographical conditions for agricultural production. India has a rich and appropriate geographic conditions for agriculture production where huge agriculture production is possible. Agro-based industries are mainly depends on the agriculture outputs, so it is one of the important strengths of the agro-based industry as far as its development is considered. Third one, availability of raw material. Raw material is the necessary inputs for getting a final product for the agro-based industry. India is being produced huge agricultural products which becomes the raw material for agro-based industry. It motivates people to undertake any enterprise. Fourth one, ability to export. Agro-based industry is also able to export its product in the international markets like sugar, cashew, kernels, etc. Agro-based industry can acquire a valuable foreign exchange which will strengthen the national economy. Fifth one, strong traditional knowledge. Agro-based industry has a strong traditional knowledge which is percolated from generation to generations, which is providing inputs to the enterprises in manufacturing like artisans industry, textile industry, cashew industry, handicrafts industry, etc. Sixth one, additional employment generation. Agro-based industry generate additional employment in the rural area. This opportunity may go to a person from poor family. It helps to reduce the poverty by providing income sources for livelihood. Agro-based industries is mainly related to the agriculture output of that area. Agro-based industry includes sugar, oilseed, oil processing industries, cashew processing industry, jaggery industry, milk industry, fruit juice marketing, pickles, wheat flour, spices, textile, sericulture, handicrafts, etc. Seventh, improvement in the product quality. No product quality of products from agro-based industry is increased, so it has demand in the world market and also good labor supply. This industry is labor easily in this industry gets labor easily in the local area at reasonable rate, which can save the cost of production and enables the industry to run the business continuously. Large domestic demand. Production of agro-based industry has a huge demand in the domestic market. Large domestic markets like demand is creating a different perspective for this industry. It is considered one of the important positive aspects of this industry. India has a second largest population in the world and it is increasing year by year and it creates the large demand in the domestic markets. Weaknesses of agro-based industries. First one is a lack of infrastructure facilities. In the development process of any industry, infrastructure is the important element which is necessary to be considered consciously. In case of the agro-based industries, infrastructure is not adequate like road, transportation, banking and telecommunication etc. Second, low quality of the raw material. Industry requires good quality raw material input to make it quality products, but low quality of raw material is available in the local market because in some cases agriculture output of a high quality is exported. Third one, complex export procedure. The export procedure is very complicated. It requires more time that may create the problem for this industry. It requires to complete different types of formalities. It requires more time and efforts for them. Fourth one, political interference. In the rural agro-based cooperatives are under influence of the political interferences. Political leaders interferes the important decisions of the organization and three vested interest in and it creates hurdles for the growth of agro-based industry. Fifth one, lack of finance. In the case or in the area where no three-tier banking system is situated, industries are facing more problem in getting finance. Sixth one, lack of professional management. Rural industry may not have professional expertise. It is very difficult to utilize full resources of the organization properly so as to achieve the objectives of the company. Seventh, traditional approach. Indian agro-based industry are run with the conventional approach like conventional method of production, processing, planning, policies, management, marketing, etc. The outgoing approach increases the cost of production of the agro-based industry. Yet, lack of modern technology. Use of technology increases the production capacity of the company with the low cost and time. The cost of modern technology is very high, which is not affordable to the small agro-based industry. So, unavailability of modern technology becomes the weakness of the agro-based industry. Opportunities of agro-based industry. First one is increasing market span. Initially, only local market is available for the agro-based industry, but at present, market span for agro-based industry has increased. It is not necessary agro-based industry depends only to the local market. It can be moved outside of the market. Increasing market span creating huge opportunities for agro-based industry. Second, export. The agro-based industry is able to export his product to the international market like cashew kernel, sugar, cloth, milk product, etc. This is creating a big opportunity for this industry which provides valuable foreign exchange to the country. It is now set the international platform for the Indian agro-based industry. Third one, value addition. The rural industry can make value addition product like reprocessing of milk, reprocessing of sugar, reprocessing of cashew kernels, etc. This is area where agro industries has considered a big opportunity. The agro industries having acquired a major place in the life of rural people, so it is necessary to rectify the above opportunities and secure the future. Entrepreneurship development in the rural area. Fourth point is this industry is belonging to the rural area of the country and success of this industry is boost the new people to establish the new industries in the rural area. Fifth one, more employment generation. The agro-based industry can able to create the more employment generations in the rural area. This may also considered as one of the opportunities of agro industries. Sixth one, proper utilization of natural resources. The Indian agro-based industry is entirely depends on the agricultural resources. India have a very rich and huge natural resources. To utilize the proper natural resources is a big opportunity for the agro-based industry in India. Threats of the agro-based industry. First one is a global competition. The agro-based industries are facing the global competition. It is very difficult to agro-based industry to run a business in the high competitive area with the low profile. Generally, agro-based industry is small, having small capital in the remote area of the country, so it is difficult to compete the large organizations. Second one, unorganized market. It is very difficult to found the well-organized market for agro-based industries products. Good market is necessary for the good market is necessary to have a appropriate price for the final product. Problems of the marketing is considered one of the important threat in the industry. Third one, bad trade policies. In order to maintain the sustainable development of any industry, good trade policies or practices are necessary. In case of agro industries, lack of good trade practices like quality of product, weight, packaging, etc. are create the problems of the industry. Fourth one, price fluctuations. Because of the price fluctuations, it is very difficult to maintain the pricing strategy for some time. Company may have loss. These losses of agro-based industry could not bear, hence these factors creating the threats for their rural industry. Fifth one, political biasness. The big agro-based industry have somehow political biased, interfering the major decisions of the company, which is not good for the agro-based industry for acquiring the predetermined goal. Sixth one, huge cost of modern technology. The cost of modern technology is always high. It is very difficult to purchase the machinery for small organizations in India. The high cost of machinery is creating threat for the agro-based industry. Thank you for your peaceful listening.